Okay, in this video, I intend to discuss about the position theory. And this is a very important something because most persons think the appearance of outcomes is just randomly popping up, but in a real-time situation, it's not so. Let's take, for instance, now in the 49 jar, when you see something like this, each of these column, they have their own trends. For instance, red have its own trend, blue have its own trend, and green also have their own trend. Okay, so how is this thing appearing? Now we are going to be making use of the 3+ markets in this situation now. So in the 3+ market, I just want this video to be very brief, so I'll be hitting straight to the point. Now let's take for instance, I'm going to project this video, this page. Okay, so watch this. It's in a scenario like this now. 3+ appear there. We are counting from down to up. Okay, this is the current position. So we are going this way. Okay, now let's watch now. Yeah, 3+ appeared at this point. By the principle of position, it means that 3+ is going to appear on this side next. This is how it works. From this point to this point to this point. Okay, then same thing as back from this point to this point. Let me clean this and draw it properly. Okay, so back from this point to here. Okay, so this is how it works. Now if here forms a 3+, now the next 3+ we should be expecting is on this side. Okay, and if here forms a 3+, the 3+ we should be expecting next is on this ending part, because from 3 back to 1. Okay, so the red is our 1, the red is our 1, this is our 2, and this is our 3. Now at this point, the next 3 points we're expecting is here. So we traded for this here and we did not make a win. So since we did not make a win here, the next one we're expecting is to be at this point, which made the win. The next one is to appear on this point, which made the win. So automatically we are expecting it to appear here next again, and it did not appear. So we'll wait for it to appear. Now the next time it appeared, it happened here. Okay, since it happened there, where we are expecting it to appear is here next, and it's appeared. Okay, so now let's go back and let's go to the live mode again and say I'm going to save this now. Okay, let's refresh. So if you look at this is the current page. So it appeared here last. This is the okay, let's start from the beginning again. It appeared here, which we expect to appear in 3+ blue. Uh, okay, let's just go by this. Okay, let's take it at a time now. Currently, here is red, here is green. So the next one will be blue. So let's play for blue 3+. 3+ blue. Time wasn't enough for me to change the amount. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, now let's see. Now it did not appear on 3+ blue, but rather it appeared on red. So the next one we are looking at is in green. Okay, let me change the value to 50. So the next one we are expecting is to appear on the green. Okay, so I'm going to explain why we have to double. Okay, so let's just make it move first, then I'll fall back to the explanation. Right. So it's still on red. It has not changed position, so it's still on the red. So we are expecting it to appear on the green. Father, 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 people got to question me. Where is my Lord? Where is my Lord? Where is my Lord, my Lord, my Lord? Since happening like what was in the cinema songs, whatever happened to man is free humanity. So you can see, right? So we have made our win. It's very easy. Now it doesn't end there. At this point that we have made our win, the next one is supposed to be at this position, which is blue. Okay. Now let me explain in detail again. At this point here is on blue. Okay, so you can see the 3+ is on blue, so we expect it to appear on one. The one position is the red. Okay, so it appeared on the red. Now the next one is expected to go back to green. Okay, which is at this point now it was at here it was supposed to be green, but it did not make a win for green, but rather it came to the blue. Okay, so when the blue broke, it came to red. So long as it has not changed the position, okay, we are expecting it to break. And once it breaks from this position, this column, the expected column for it to appear next is on the red, okay, and it appeared here. And yeah, at this point now we're expecting to appear on the green, which it did here. Then here now we are expecting it to appear on the blue. It did not appear, but rather it came back to the red, you can see. And when the red broke at this point, it appeared on the green. So at this point now, what we're expecting is the blue. So let's see. So the green appeared there and it did not make a win here, but rather it came back to the red. So what we're expecting from here currently now, at this position, we're expecting it to appear on the red. Now let's make another win again before I explain why sometimes it's repeating in same column. What I mean in repeating in same column is this. It appears, it forms a trend on this column like this here too. It forms a trend. So why is like that? Why is appearing that way? I'm going to explain it. A very good thing. With this now, you just need a little amount of calculation and boom, you are safe in the market because you already know the position, how it's going to appear. So we are expecting it to appear on the red and is a known winning. So since it's a known winning, we'll wait for it to change switch position to a particular color. Then we strike again. We open trade again. So oh, it's still a known winning color. Oh, so let's see. So just add a little number of calculations like 13 to 14 trading power. That's fine. So try and understand this and You can see it has shifted to the red. Now at this point now, we don't expect it. We are expecting it to come to the green. Okay, according to the position theory. Now this theory is not biased at all and is very simple. So we are expecting it to appear in green. Oh, why can't I place bets? Then so sad. Green. Oh, it's already time up. I need to able to place bets. Okay, you can see that it's still unknown winning color. So since it's unknown winning color, we can keep trading. In a situation like this, so long as it has not switched shift position to any other color, keep trading. So remember you trade on that column when it has not switched position. So you can see it has still not switched position. The 3 plus has not appeared in any column, so we can stick to this column. It's raining. Oh God, these days are raining. So the position theory is a very interesting way to try the 3 plus markets in this game. You can see it's still on non-winning color. Strange. Take a break, take a break, take a break. Okay, it shifted back to the red. Now it has finally changed position. Now, if you don't have enough trading power in a situation like this, you can just wait for to observe where the market is changing position to. Okay, then once you are able to identify where it's changing position to, you start you pick up your trade from there again. Now, in this station now, is still on the green. Okay, still on the green. You can see the market want to move to the green. The trend want to favor the green, but yet it's still flopping between the red and non-winning color. You can see it's still flopping between the red and the non-winning color. But because there is a trading power, I'll keep I'll go on again with this with the green because I know definitely it's in the right position for green to appear. So green have a better chance of appearing than any other column. Now, in the column we are talking about, we are not analyzing per column. It's the columns we are concerned about. Okay, so this is basically uh, analyzing the position of a particular column where it's supposed to appear. So back to the red, it's just flopping between the red and non-winning color. You can see. Once if it leaves this position, the column with the highest position, chances of it to appear now at this point in time is the green, right from here. Okay, that's how many times now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and it has not changed position. Uh, the only time it will change position is if it appears to be blue. That's when we'll be looking at red again. But you can see it has already favored the green. So at this point now, we'll be looking at where again? The blue. So this is how it works. It's very simple and easy to apply. So you can just observe it on demo mode, observe it for some time to see how effective this can be for you. Then make your calculation. Just have a calculation of up to 13 times. That's enough. 13, 14 times is okay. Then another thing again to consider, when you are experiencing something like this, whereby there is no winning color, you have to be careful. If you have the patience, I will even advise that you wait to see where the trade is going to pop up next before you start to trade again. Understand? So if you don't have sufficient trading power and you are trying to manage your account, you just wait. You can see exactly what happened. It appeared to be the blue next. You can see, right? So at this point in time, I'll be expecting to appear in red. This video is already over 17 minutes. So, all right, this thing is very easy to apply. So apply it and give me feedback and improve on it also, because when you apply it, there are two ways: the direct approach and the indirect approach. The direct approach is you just keep going, even irrespective of when there is no winning color. But the indirect approach you cut, okay? So see you in the next video.